Speaking of stretch, before you get started, remember the stretch you told me about the back, right? I had to do that for my hips. In a chair, you put the half moon styrofoam thing, put it behind me, and I way back as far as I can go, and then
it's really good to that's a mistake here, or put it on your trainer or whatever.
I did. I thought you knew the muscle or whatever. Alright, sign up, guys.
You want to get looked at. See if I can get rid of it.
It's good?
No, yeah.
Right. Well, thank you, sir.
Alright. Alright. That's it. Right foot forward.
I don't care. Don't worry about order.
Good. Good arm.
Alright.
Blocks and unable socket.
Loosen up, guys.
Yeah. Switch feet. Second one.
Halfway, chamber halfway. Okay. Bring the chamber all the way up, so
With that.
up and out.
If you're leaning back, you're taking too high.
Yeah, he's not leaning back. He's
No struggle.
straight. He's just throwing a kick before he gets that chamber in. It's not going to it's just going to flag out like we talked about in strokes. Same thing. No.
Okay. One cross.
Right there. Same thing with the front chamber, then jump in the door and know what's going on.
Good break. Plus, I can train you.
True.
Okay. Don't forget to make, a decent block.
Finish your box.
Yes. Alright. Okay. Walk off the back. Punch. And these are flat this week.
Switch.
They're regular punches, right? Not much. Make sure. Yeah. So,
Depends on you ask.
I just make sure.
I'm gonna punch somebody in the temple with a shokin.
Gavin does it as a Rocky Fest.
With a big back.
Who's that? Oh, Gavin.
Look at neck.
Oh, I like it. I'm okay with something.
On the neck, yeah, that'll work.
I would like it here.
It's
Yeah.
hard back to
Yeah.
Alright, let's try this one. One, two, three, four. One.
chance. So don't come here. I go underneath.
Okay.
Block, punch, mark, close.
Oh.
You only fight the way you train.
That one? I bet. They want to do that. Yeah. What?
Don't worry about your power.
Terrible.
It was so spontaneous.
I can work on that.
I had no kind
You want to walk into close.
He was a little bit of
Alright, so things.
I don't like so
We did get that guy.
Keep going.
I'm trying to get your mind on my side, right?
Block.
And it'll serve you better later.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
was.
Yeah.
Any movement, movement is something. You're losing.
Let's do some tension stuff.
Right?
Yes.
One, block, yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. Now, step back up. Take the back foot. Let's see. Yes, right foot forward. Step, block, punch, or choke it and choke it. 3.
Stuff in the shoulders.
Foot forward. Slide in. And. Slide in, finger flips.
This should, either way should be like an explosion.
Oh,
Finish that guy with that one strike.
Alright. Let's do some knee strikes. Back knee. 1, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that. We wrote that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read on myself.
Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what I really call it.
Forward.
Thank you.
down.
Up. Yeah.
My brother's cat.
Make it strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 more. So big. Do the shell. I really get it. Top of the cheese. 1, 2.
Free from the lower abdomen. Ready?
Thank you. So just one comment when you're all doing the exercises, and this is for everybody, just remember that your whole body is involved in every one of these exercises. It's not just moving, using your whole body to power your strikes and your kicks. Anybody can stand here and just wave their arms. It's not going to do you any good unless you do it right. And like I mentioned earlier, you can only fight the way you train. If you train lazy, you're not going to last a minute. So think about that when we're doing our exercises as well. People forget that when we do the exercises. They work hard in kata, but they sometimes don't think about it in the exercises. But the exercises are just as important. And where did the exercises come from? Where did Tojo come from?
Got
Exactly. Everything is taken out of kata.
Except the knee strings. That's the fast.
Actually, there's a knee strength in kata.
Huh?
Actually, that's not something that everybody does. Bruce put that in because it was there. And I just keep doing it because he's my instructor, quote unquote. So he comes down and watches you guys with that. But it is important to practice that because we only do it one place in time. Just like the on angle side kicks. You only see it once.
One pass.
Really, you could say that's an easy right there.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, yeah, somebody you could.
you can,
I mean, it's there.
yeah. I can't put my knee that high, but you can. But yeah, you know it's there. All right, let's do some sunshine. Okay. And variation on. That's right. It's easy. Feel every movement. Hey. So chin, kind. Yishishma. Right. Right. Sunshine. Sunshine. Great. Boy. The Irishman. Harvard. Beautiful.
Yes.
Right, that's what physics needs. To see his heel. He's coming across the table.
You understand?
Taking a step forward. Yeah. And then.
Yep. He's got feet like ours. Exactly like
Yeah,
that.
it's super long.
Right arm. Wait. On your arm.
I realize it's just doing the wrong things.
You see, Kurt?
Aside from messing with your feet, I really paid attention to you this week, so congratulations. I was paying attention to you though, so also congratulations. I actually think that it looks pretty good. I have a couple of recommendations, but they all kind of fit into the same vibe, which is like slow down. It's cool. Take your time. You don't have to keep pace with anybody else. The biggest glaring thing that I saw is that you're over rotating your shoulder on your strikes. It's particularly bad on your left side. Yeah.
You know what I think, what I think can help fix that, and this is what I was noticing too. As he draws back, he started to turn over before he even finishes his turn.
Yeah.
And I think that's a byproduct of the speed that he's
Right?
rushing.
3 moves.
Simple. Simple.
Yeah.
You want that split second of hesitation as you go down.
Everything has to happen.
When I see really, really good song chins, the thing that it looks like is a sewing needle motion, actually. That there's like this very distinct, like in and out. That's like, but it fits into that 1, 2, 3.
See, watch when he draws back. See how he turns open.
It's fair, he does it way more than the rest of us.
Yeah.
How he does that, I can't.
I can't.
It's because like 3 months in, somebody's like, go turn your needle. It's probably this one.
See, you don't have to go that far.
No, yeah. But you should be able to hold something there, right? Like if your hand is like this.
Cup tea, and, you know, right here's good.
But I think you do the thing with the thing where you just throw it. It's like
I think that is going to help you. Don't turn over.
Yeah.
Always that. You don't turn anything over. This doesn't change until the last.
And actually, that part,
That's your real.
that part I wasn't, I was like, he actually isn't turning over like weight in advance or anything, it's just the overall speed of everything else you were doing. It was like,
Yeah.
Testing. I think that's more for me
Something that we're doing, we need to work on.
right? If you
Yeah,
get
that's not chance. Throw it.
so I can take it.
You're rolling your shoulder over.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. You're rolling this, your shoulders coming up and down. But not that exactly. Keep your shoulders down. Yeah, you're coming over. You're doing the continuation, but you're growing, so.
It's important.
But yeah.
But you need to be aware of the situation, right? You're still doing it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because
this is gonna sound so insulting, and I don't mean it, but the way that you're doing it is like throwing a really bad, like, hook or something. You're rolling your shoulder to it, telegraphing that first part, right? That's what, you throw your shoulder into a punch sometimes. But it's not, you don't ever, like, load that back up so that when I see it, alright, that's my turn, then. My knee told me to be quiet, so.
Dave asked me to make a comment,
But you're already turning back.
here, Dave, Sunshine. So I was testing you, and there's a lot of ways to test somebody, machine it is. It's totally at senseis and whoever's testing you, whatever they want, what they're looking for, what their experience is. And in Sunshine, this is, here is the cradle of humanity, so to speak, if you want to think about it, okay? This is the core of our power, our strength, everything is there, okay? So, before I did this, I didn't hammer it, okay, but I pushed it. And if he can't resist me, then something needs to be fixed. So before, right?
I'm trying to push.
You should be able to resist it. If he has the right hip position and stuff, this is where power comes from. Fix it.
I'll try.
Like he did the second time, right? So I'm just using our fingertips. I'm not hammering it, right? But I am pushing it.
It's hard.
So he has to usually this is that compression thing in Sunshine. This is the explosive foam power that everybody talks about. Close in stuff. You don't have time to wind up or do any kind of body jigs and stuff like that. It's
Okay, thank you for where you are, yeah.
Frank, I posted a video, or shared a video on my Facebook. And Frank made it very explicit. It's gonna happen. It's happening here. Always. It's happening here.
Not there.
Not there. So that being said, if you don't understand this abrupt, explosive power generation to deal with a threat close up, it's time to maybe investigate how that works, how you can refine it, make it better, all these different things, right? And it will expand your abilities in huge ways. You'll be able to be out here and have stuff. You'll be able to be here and use all the techniques that are in Kata and Uechi yourself. But you gotta have this consolidation of power, this focus.
Thanks, Sensei.
Thank you.
Kind of like what I was telling you earlier during the exercises, look, you guys got have your form correctly
Exactly.
and bring this up.
And it begins from this. The feet, contact with the floor, position of your hips, the butt, all this mess. If that's not correct,
directly out this way, it's not gonna support.
We're just saying little things, right?
Little tiny, corrections.
And that's what I was just,
Yeah.
from the daily
Your
basis,
hips straight over that.
when you start out, it's big stuff. I'm too big. I'm too long. I'm bent over. Things, this obvious stuff. But then when you start, second dawn up, whatever, you got the basics down, you're pretty cool, you got it all going on. Then the refinements, even though they're small, they have a huge effect. And like I was explaining to Dave, when you strike, if your thumb wanders out, the wrist and the support for your hand when you strike is gone. You lost that support. If you take the thumb, you put it in and you make this tight, all of a sudden your wrist locks and your hand is more solid, right? Just a little thing. It's just a little thing. But the little thing has a big effect. And that's what happens as you grow. As you grow, you start thinking that these little things all of a sudden are pretty profound.
And that's why we holler at you all the time, right from the beginning, to that thumb.
So I get on to Gracie's finger control.
Yep. Not to mention that you can catch that thumb when you're working on somebody else, and that hurts with the thickness.
But you can bring a man to his knees.
But you can feel it. As soon as you lock that thumb up there, you can feel it how pressure everything gets. And that's what you're looking for.
And if you rip your thumb, your grip is gone.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you try to do, where you work, how you work, doesn't matter. If that thumb is gone, I mean, that's it.
That hand's not gonna work so well.
Not as good.
Okay, next group. Oh, you're fine.
It's not usual. I don't know, you're really, I don't think
You're saying all this stuff there.
Just gotta wait for everybody else to learn. I was like, figure out how to meet them. I was thinking on Tuesday with Chase, I was just like, take some more info. We're just gonna give it everything.
Sounds good. I watched it while you were doing it. He's come a long way. He's right. I thought he had his first strike.
I thought you did too.
Hey, did your tape fall off? I thought you had a strike.
I'm wearing a different belt. Sorry, the other one was in the laundry and it was really, it was gross.
Okay. You don't wash in your own.
You wash your belt and buy your hat naked though.
It's from my kids. You
Lose your
Oh my God, Shane! Get out of here!
I was taught in the big, I don't know what Bob was taught. I wasn't there, but God bless him. I was taught from the beginning, if you wash your oldie, it is just like blasphemy. I don't know what it is. If it's nasty, it's smelly, wore the hell out, but all but that.
Agrees, man.
But you know what? I was gonna say, you think about it though, like, especially judo, jiu-jitsu,
Get gross.
it's rolling around on the sweaty mats. Ugh. Just as bad as your knee. Okay, escape. Right. Yois. Hidari Shimano. Husband. Behold.
Sorry, my Japanese dyslexia kicked in.
Your other left. What?
As it turns out, I'm not a native speaker.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Before you start, you want to check to make sure this is where that complete that forward. And also inside. This is you look at it when you're outside, so you can see it's the same one. Just like that. That is where it comes down. Here.
This one.
Yeah, that's the. Well, on a mic.
So I give them a chance to know construction here. What we're looking at.
This whole links should be about that. And then push.
That's what he's talking about.
It's not bad though, buddy. It's not bad at all.
It's a good opportunity.
Radar, hey! On yours.
Kirk is having a backwards day. He's good on the nose. Absolutely.
You just hang on and see it.
That's right.
So if you're on a curve, you can just like hang it.
Stay. Stung me too.
You guys are testing, you guys agree, why do I pull like this?
Six lean,
And right, if you're checking mark core when you pull, when you push on this, you can. When you go down, it's usually just core is just from coming out, then we have to go back. Same thoughts on here where you.
This isn't working, and nothing else.
I guess that's the theme for the day, because that's how we've been saying, you're
You're
but it's the truth.
It's not done until you
These you guys doing
literally
exercise, and both doing the same thing.
when it's not here.
Wave your arms.
Yeah.
That's how they know what you're doing. Excellent. Do this, everything.
Chest opens.
Exercises the way you would.
I've said this before, this is.
One thing for you was they see you up here.
Bend
I see about it one the strike the extension. Yeah, that's what I got here. Maybe I'll just
No,
that's
it's
awesome.
not good.
I'll let you see
What? You're right. You're not.
I am maybe it's hard. That's hard to do. Yeah.
I agree.
And then with you, John, like I felt like your staff is stressed a little bit on your
Well, I've been working on, when we can get this, right off.
reading. Yeah. Oh, rotation. Yeah.
Let's stop.
Mm-hmm.
If this rotates back,
Yeah. Relax.
so it's not over, so
Yeah.
so we're working
There's a big difference.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Counter.
Power.
Push and pull. Yeah. Yeah. I guess.
It's,
Well,
it's short, it's what it is.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea.
And it's
Builds
helping
up.
me,
I've been working with everyone else on Tuesday like that too with that.
Pretty close back, right?
That kind of
yes, because
it should come back just like your hand comes back.
you are stopping
Not, yes, yeah.
Your intention is to stop it back there, right?
Yeah,
So
for
that's what
sure.
so that's what the explosiveness comes from. So it's probably making it a little snappier.
I think so.
Maybe work on
That makes
that,
sense.
maybe work on the target.
I will say, yeah, you are engaging with the body though. Sure. He's more powerful than what we saw. But there's even more there. So yes, the lights are rotating.
Then I write.
Oh, yeah.
No kid attaching on that far away, unless they know when we say it's order.
Figure eight. Kind of, we work with 3 dimensions, right?
Okay, everybody grab a partner.
Like,
Look at that, 6 people. We'll keep it there, and 2 more seat, right?
So,
You're gonna move anyway.
input from everybody, what's this first thing to do? What's it do? What's
This
it
is
rub?
what I was actually gonna ask.
Well, if you're Bill, it's rubbing off your skin.
you're getting sandpaper, right?
Well, there's a lot of things that.
That's friction burn.
Friction is.
Burn the hair
You're
off.
trying to feel your opponent's.
That's true, that's fair. That's why I like doing this view, though. It's
You
the next advantage.
don't try to be a dick about it. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But it's a responsive technique. Where he pushes, you push. You push, you push. And you feel that. And it's like a trigger mechanism. Where do I hit? So if I push Bob, Bob responds. And then finally come that synergy.
I mean, my plan, maybe you start pushing me. See how we push out? That fake breaks my sunshine. We don't want that. So then I get mad and I try to do the same thing, and then you can't push. It's stupid. We're working together, always, working with each other.
Matching energy.
But again, where's all this power? Yes. You can say it. You're absolutely correct.
Down below.
All of it. Everything we do. You're pushing enough, but not too much, always. And you work it out, just the same thing when you're calm, you work it out with your partner. Talk to your partner. You know, don't go beating the living daylights out of your partner. And then he can't come and train for 3 weeks because he's all black and blue. If it's too hard, tell him it's too hard. If you want it a little harder, tell him you want it a little harder. Don't be afraid to do that. Okay, Rob.
Hopefully, you won't be able to do it this arm.
Okay, you do what you
I
can
can
do.
do it. I did something this arm, I don't know what I did.
Oh, get it.
I think I either made some more muscle
Next
memory.
hold is 6 months.
I don't know what I did. But I can do this.
Well,
one.
that's what it's fun, you can see with changes, the musculature.
So, 4 weeks of isolation. Pressure.
Keep your elbow down.
There you go. Movement and balloons.
I thought you said it.
Do what's necessary.
I understand.
There, yeah.
Keep your elbow on the other.
I can't do this arm, sorry. It's built so I mean, got somebody getting off and you actually have an arm. Yeah. He's getting older.
So do you want to do that?
Smaller.
Well, then it's all on the shirt.
So I can't rotate the arm. Let me walk through what I do. Okay, all right.
She's a knee guy.
So I went through this whole no hand thing.
Huh?
We'll see. Front two works good.
Some of the stuff here's interesting.
So,
So when we do this, sometimes you can just just get all that stuff. I found these. It's not cheap. You work your science. It's like holding the tendons that for your hands.
You can even get closer, so you're not reaching.
Yeah, so strictly, it's actually but it's also pretty tiny. It's pushing hard, pushing up your science or whatever. And those guys follow those things that same so they're more and if you start with the tendon actually heal tears while they damage over time and you get
We're correct.
that they start to no pain protocol where you find something that your fingers can grip like
You're rolling that elbow.
and then you don't hang off of it.
You're so sorry.
10 seconds at a time, and a minute off, and 10 seconds, and you do it 10 times throughout the day or whatever. And it's strengthens and healing.
Making a fist as you go.
I'll send you the video.
I think either a really bad case of tendons or I strain
So when I went for my golfer's elbow, or whatever, the dude was like, you overuse it and it pinched your nerves. And so it was a strain in your forearm, but it led to their damage through
like if I shake your hand like this,
it really does.
I can do it. I need to just try to feel it, right? But it's just that
If I grab a coffee cup, so 100% like this thing right here. I forgot that I had done this for a little while. But actually,
I don't know how those things roll my way.
I would probably try this more than where I would be.
Yeah, oh, that thing, yeah. That was just that.
Yeah, and this one right here is probably the way I would do it. Yeah, you just like it on the release. And then you do something else.
It's like you're hanging.
Yeah, so I can stretch.
Right, and then it'll slowly go like a week or so before I started feeling the impact of it. It was between that and doing rice work. It's actually it's not preventing it something. Sorry.
You guys are okay?
Talking about his forearm, how massive they show the rice. We'll do that from now on.
Alright.
Just like sunshine, keep your rotation.
You don't want to pound?
I don't mind doing it this arm at all.
Okay, well,
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
start with that arm, and
So I work.
Yeah, I mean.
I'll spell it. How do you start?
No, I know how to start. I punch him.
So left and left. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the ground.
I'm
No,
gonna
you're gonna step.
But it's all here,
Boom.
except for the.
use that inside of the arm.
So we're
I was
using the engine.
I was-
So we were like something.
Under. Down. Down.
Well, he's got some.
This foot should be forward.
Yeah. Sounds great. Sure. My responsibility is actually here.
Man,
And step back.
I think you're right.
See, intensity.
That's why I'm going to give this arm. I don't know what I did. I woke up with my hurt, and then it's the hurt button on. I'll probably should have.
Tendonitis.
Yep.
Go light, because
Like
they're
if
gonna go
I
off.
shake your hand, it's right in here. So it's increase it.
I mean, you're more than welcome to try.
Just getting like holy and
Well, that one hurts you, but you're fine. I'll let you know if it goes. And more than that, probably gonna hurt. Thanks, weird. For now.
I just woke up and it hurt. Yeah, I've been trying to lay the arm down. I see this.
So right now,
It's all right. You're counting.
as he's coming down, you're like,
Oh, yeah.
so it's not doing either one of your shit. If you strike with the forearm,
Yeah.
Let's go right to right.
you get that extra bit of
Then you.
Hit here, and here.
addition.
Now you're going.
Yeah.
Up and down the arm,
Nice.
do about 10 reps,
Yeah.
switch, and then we're gonna switch people.
Alright, so this is switch, or the switch belt. On your arms.
It's good that you can have feet.
Yeah, I really change it this way. So I'm putting it over. And
Well, it's, I can't really, I can't do it that way because I'm hitting it because I'm
Go light.
Well,
You're gonna
more I do this, they get stronger.
Okay,
When first time they.
this doesn't down.
That's good. You said turn it up.
You're gonna get this guy just so you know they're injured.
Yeah, I can't do it with your arm, because I'm hitting with this arm.
Oh, yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah. I'm useless unless it's on legs.
That's fine, that's fine. We'll do like that.
That's good.
You wanna do legs now, you guys can do legs.
We're doing this on Tuesday.
No, I understand.
Right.
Dealing with that for 6 months.
Number 8, I know.
Oh, are we? We lost it. That's not good.
I never thought I'd eat this whole, I feel it's bad. I never thought I'd be old. Well, there you go, yeah.
We're gonna do this a few more times.
You're doing this.
Right.
I guess I need to do
I'm doing it.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's a little fine. Yeah. Work on those. I know I get some lines.
That was, okay. No, you're fine. It's
Yeah.
I have a hard time getting power and
Both sides. Up here,
Yeah. You're trying to look around that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. You're swinging too hard.
I like this pattern.
I probably should get more with my shin.
Inside my
Yeah.
You're hitting with the top of your shin.
Everyone's different.
No, on the other side of your shin.
Yeah. See, I think I'm just hitting with the foot, which is like, I don't know if that does anything for your.
You're training that into your feeling like
I watched the video and I was like, here are the guys doing their that was their techniques to kind of do this. There's a lot.
I think I'm just too far away from it. I'm doing it. When I'm trying to do this, I'm getting here, it's like, well, God. I guess I'm not really sure anything. Yeah. This part.
Change the direction, y'all. Oh, that's better. No, this is just a better shot.
Alright, give me like.
Okay, everybody good?
See how I'm rotating into this, so that you're catching this part of my leg. Because if I rotate my hip into it,
Oh, we're gonna move one more time. Nathan, one down. Start forward, Nathan.
oh no.
One down. So we want to do legs.
I haven't been with it.
So we'll do legs.
Go ahead, guys. Either or.
Or both.
Kick hard. Good. I don't want it harder. That's fine.
Sorry, that's. I keep calling me the pattern.
Switch. Get a good kick on that. Go harder.
the most control I've ever driven.
Yeah, I whole lot, just like that,
Okay. You okay? Sorry, I didn't get your name. If you were like me, I would but I don't know why it is in my back leg. It just doesn't move. It could be a rotational thing. I don't know. No, no, I guess what you do is the problem. This is doing this actually highlights it. You see. Yeah, I don't want to. Everyone's legs nice and pounded on. Good, man. Bruce, you're taller.
The old days, when,
Dude, knee injuries are not fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's, no, you're kicking me really good. I like that.
Yeah, was that okay with that?
I don't know. Oh, okay. Because like even if I exaggerate, this is so good. That's what I was trying to do. Usually closer.
That's what we were discussing.
Yeah. We got a rotation this. Right. Because usually that's too.
and then,
Whether it's something like that.
But I was noticing that.
Yeah, you have to be closer because you can't get a bunch of reach.
Right.
yeah, see?
Okay,
You're trying to need someone who,
Okay, the side. Yeah. Which, yeah. Okay, and then rotate over here.
yeah.
that's the one motion.
Yeah. Jerry.
Well, any power whatsoever.
Okay.
So it's,
I
I'm
forward.
I don't,
They were talking about that. Not really.
Next
Yeah, they can start, I mean, they can really. Yeah, like that.
counter there, watching,
But you have to have like. I mean, it's harder because I'm probably considered after facing the other stuff.
Yeah, that's the one that we're working on right there. Yeah, obviously, I guess technically,
Yeah, so that would make. Yeah, I mean,
Well, it's just over.
this one, I mean, it would be real fighting.
but it's out there. I mean,
Probably.
It's on your way.
Yeah, it goes back to where
I mean, yes.
really
hard up there, you want to for it, yeah, you just stand like, you know, like this.
I feel like it's a lot.
Like, she roll out.
okay, so they can, you want to explain that?
Maybe a little bit longer. Okay,
so
work from it.
one of the big things that you guys need to do.
Yeah. Because you're already trying, like you're saying, you're trying to put on me.
Don't roll your
Shoulders
shoulders.
over hips.
There's a, you feel like you need to, I think, to push against somebody. I think you feel like you want to come out like this. But you don't. Stay down, and you're good. So we used to do, remember the low kick challenge that we used to do? Would you mind?
Oh, yeah, better.
So, low kick challenge, grab your card.
You guys are working.
So we start here.
You know.
Mike is gonna try and move jug, so look at this. Not too much.
No, I'm
But
not.
that counts as a lot.
I'm just starting. He doesn't have to.
As long as
Next
it's
structure.
structure.
That's fine. He's in control. Yeah.
Really? I can move him, and he can move me too. And that's part of that low kick block, so that you can. So, give it a try, grab your card, give it a try. Use whatever arm you need to, but use this one.
Okay, challenge.
Oh, yeah.
No, he does not.
Cool. I'm just gonna resist.
Yes.
You can't keep moving.
Is that what we're doing here?
No, so what I want you to do is do the low kick challenge, so,
Okay.
again, down here, right?
Yeah.
Mike is gonna try and move my arm, and I'm gonna give him just enough resistance So they didn't work for it.
Yeah, and then you just.
So the idea is, stay inside.
Not so much.
Stay outside channels.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to make it sound, but
Give you a little resistance.
and it really does.
Yeah.
Try not to.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
But there's a intrinsic urge to lift that up.
It just makes you know.
I think you're gonna find the flowers in this town. Don't go,
But, yeah,
let's go right.
This isn't near.
You have to come on the inside.
Yeah, if you have to keep that up, that's much better. Yeah, I feel a difference, right? So. I know it's like Barney karate, is what I always used to call it. You know, those down.
I mean, that's.
And again,
It's so difficult to keep that pin.
if you need more resistance, you need more resistance. You need less resistance, you need less.
Yeah, that's what I was
Exactly what you're talking about.
I mean, it's still challenging, right?
Yeah.
But it's
It's actually easy.
No way.
Like,
It's hard when you cross the center line, it's so
You do it at random.
okay, see, that's too much.
Yeah, once you cross across my center line, like keeping the elbow pin involved, I'm not ready to turn it out. It's so hard.
There's a lesson there. Once you can move past.
You're both stronger.
Stronger is better. Weaker is bad.
This side, always.
Really changes the game.
Stronger is better.
Okay, but link that
Too much.
one.
I know it feels here, but you should feel it all down here, right?
I can not more resistance.
You feel it in your.
Much better.
I'm stronger that way than you are.
This is so wild to me.
Yes.
You're stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's great.
I'll use my shoulders.
Now I'm stronger. Right. And as you push it, you're stronger. Right. And then I'm stronger. Yes, yeah. The clock splits into the quarters or whatever. Not immediately, but it's really just like the quadrants are like strong.
Yeah. So you feel it from me too. No one is really
Yeah, like about this exact exchange.
That's where my story is.
Exactly, yeah.
We're just.
You know, we're.
Way to come across
And
it.
what's a little stronger?
Like into a strong, the one we made and replicate that. That's what you make more.
I didn't know what it
Man, right out here. Yeah, you're done. And see, that's the thing, the resistance just falls off the whole problem. So like,
It does. It's going to exacerbate any bad habits that you have in your
it's like
life.
if I come across and I come through, no one's a practitioner, and I'm open.
Well, no.
But all of us are using my shoulder by ears.
Just like Bob says.
Yeah. Which is
This is-
They don't. And so it's okay.
That's the way it is. It's all
Now,
physics. No, and that's just fast.
now it's easy.
This,
But if I allow them to use it, I don't get into resistance.
this segregation. This is not.
Here we go. But then just
And it's a lot more. Here, there you go. A sign that it's like a Chinese.
And then you stick
This is
it.
another good example.
One time, yeah, you only have
That's one hit.
Don't go close to the
They just have to push one.
Okay, see this?
One
Right
there.
out here. Now we're gonna try to push.
We blocked it.
They work.
Yeah, we don't block
It's all shoulder resistance.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. It's not
it.
nearly
Really,
effective.
block just get on that layer.
I mean, when you punch somebody, you punch them in the center line. Master Frank boys used to talk about pronation, you know, this elbow being close to your body. It's super important.
It's good for going back too. It keeps the compression.
Yeah,
As soon as you're out here, you've lost that compression.
exactly.
Well, especially on close in fighting. If you're close in, you don't want to be, you know.
And that's exactly where we're living.
Right.
Whatever We live there. That's where we live. Why would you want to be in deficit, literally, from the get-go? You're asking to be hurt when you don't need to.
Absolutely, yeah.
Messed up. Maybe so off. It's a whole, alright.
Spend about 6 months on that. Sure.
Yeah, those fitness bands.
Yeah, the resistance bands that I do it.
Oh, yeah, those were around those.
Yeah. Time to be around your upper arm.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
For keep, what do you do that
Keep your elbows down.
Keep from bringing your arms up.
Now, it can be detrimental because you start working against the resistance band and then you take it off, you're doing this. So you gotta be mindful of that, but.
I guess you could straight in and stand next to a wall on one side.
Now, honestly, I'm more inclined to like pin something here, like maybe a towel or something.
You do that,
Because then it all opens out and it'll fall.
Well, like with a partner. Like,
I watched the guy Uechi do a
Yeah.
trick. I thought about
And
this.
just make sure that you're not.
Yeah.
And he puts it
You
in his arm.
Yeah, Darren thought they were
You have to clamp this, and in clamping it.
But I don't,
You don't. I used to do that.
yeah, until I beat myself.
Oh, that's
I don't think that's right.
clever.
Very easy.
It's like that little reminder, you know.
Start with that tennis ball.
Yeah, something.
Well, it's a big ball was.
That's not even.
But
it's older.
It's like brown.
And you have to hold it here.
Yeah, you have to keep it here, so when you
Usually
strike.
you know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
What, something you think you're doing, you need to something there. Well, I know it's up, you video me, it's not, it's okay. And I'll bring my head down here, I was thinking, what am I doing? I didn't know.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. You and John, you and Nathan, Jonathan, you two guys, keep them there.
It's a reminder.
Yeah, that's it.
I was getting decent with it when we practiced last time, and then it's
Work
like,
on that more.
But I got one thing down there.
I was just finally making progress and then.
So,
so how's Taylor doing?
so see that she's still forward.
I saw some video and I'm like,
Sit back on the table.
He's not gonna change showers, he's not gonna make it look now.
Oh, yeah, for mine.
Understand, but. We're both, they're probably some block cushion on this.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I should go.
Come over here with us.
No,
We all work together.
I'm doing that before now.
Because I need some coaching to remember it.
I was just making progress.
all up here. It's all up there. I need to remind you.
Yeah.
And then it'll.
Okay.
Or left,
Right.
I know that one, and then,
Okay. Yes. If I did that, okay. So the attacker does touch.
You need to learn it much too fast.
So let's try it again. So punch.
Hold him back. You know.
We're gonna do it.
Okay, too much on that.
Left, left.
Maybe the thing is humor. I like it. He definitely. Alright, so you step it in.
no clear.
Well, okay. Step it in. Well, okay. And counter.
Dom, I should be able to check.
Eat that.
You want to have our discussion?
Yeah, you're gonna repeat it going back.
Punch.
Now, what you can do, either way, depends on.
Instead of like when you punches,
With this guy.
instead of like on this kind of forearm, instead of being a hand to hand.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's, yeah.
There's like he's kind of bladed his body.
Little bit.
So that's the card. No, you're fine.
No,
You're fine with that.
Well, I'm ready to do the next step.
Okay.
I'm only like some punch.
So now you're attaching, you can switch.
Yeah, I know, man. All I
Open
want.
left
I'm
palm.
always trying to do that here, so I know this is. Traditionally,
I'm a step ahead.
okay, you're off here,
You're matching.
almost wrist to
So,
wrist.
you're right, right.
Fun zone gets smaller. You like,
So when
you
you
just
I
say
get that.
you can't.
Larry and I always.
And you can,
I should hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Not like
That is like that.
if you don't want.
I should hit you. It's harder to live in your blood.
You just
Do me a favor, stop, step this way away from the.
I'm waiting.
So two is, you guys punch.
So then you should go,
So the punch, you're
Right punch,
Oh.
everything is, everything he does is gonna be on the rope.
Two punches.
Okay, just stick the right punch, or left punch, I'm sorry.
kick.
Heel.
Let's do it again.
I think you're trying to do that.
yes, right, yeah. I think those are the keys, because they have the,
They have similar
There you
actions.
go, kick. It's a front kick.
so then,
Yeah, punch.
right, so.
So like that you can kick high, because I don't have to get like, wait, I'm
You
going
decided you were going to block a decision on that. Okay.
Makes it easier for you.
Do it, in.
Oh, that's right, okay.
Right.
Slide this out.
So, wait a minute, you need to get left. You need to get left.
Yeah, I wasn't right, because it's here and.
Yeah.
It's all there. I remember. And just don't think these are the bad.
Well, we did.
Slide
It's been
it.
closer and portion of where it's responsive, but,
Where works.
the ideal target is for you to come up and nail me in the chin really, you know, but that works.
Yeah, it's, I did this,
And then the last part.
I knocked you away.
So then four
Yes.
should be
Who's next?
kick counter.
You just hit. Anyway, I just.
You're a no-go.
You're doing both.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, you're gonna step on.
So.
You're gonna block.
Just like you were doing.
No.
That.
The other. Yeah.
This one is,
This way.
right. You'll start in the left. You're gonna
Right,
go
so knock you away, you can spin.
So the defender loses this one.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
So
so
that
that
was
was
my fourth time.
That's.
I remember
That's
this.
gross.
I can only make them.
Yes.
Number 4.
And then the other one is falls right.
Left and left.
So it's like on.
You're thinking first.
My leg will win every time.
Every time you start.
That's
So you go right, you need left.
I know, I've done it before.
When you receive the whole thing, bomb you down.
And you're gonna
They never do this.
I'm going to stop. You're going to rotate the hammer fist.
100%.
You capture this.
That's right.
It's,
I always want to start this one left. I'll watch. Yeah.
You used to do that.
Oh, the round.
So you go over here now.
And then what they did is they took a corner, give them
I
the
left
first
the,
one in,
very
then the second guy.
Yeah. So then, I did the.
It's just a little change in the space, right?
If this goes up, and this starts.
So
We only
Start in transition. I got this.
step back.
Going on the last
Raise this way. Step back.
Yeah, this is here.
It's like that's going very.
Yes.
There was another.
It goes this way.
Very nice. Come into this. Step back. There you go. Wrap that up. Step in.
Yeah, see?
Back into here.
That was pretty good.
Okay. Were you here last week? We were talking about those. Okay, so, sorry. Just go straight forward, forward. If you want to then I remember that.
See, kick it. You do it right.
Well, it's all right. You've been researching on
Just kick and angle up. Punch. Because the reason is that my reason that it actually should be is which is really easy and run space or whatever, and where it's really easy to adjust yourself.
That's it though.
That's pretty like what you would do. You block heat.
I like
Let's do it.
I don't know if you're this house. Even if you don't do the hot fix, I throw this kid, and I'm gonna, as I come down, I'm coming in. He blocks it.
Big step.
So I read it. Number
Always
three.
good to use the same.
Lucy Packer.
He is,
All right. Lucy Packer.
I started that early.
Left and left. You step in, right punch. No,
no, he fits.
you're gonna not.
So
Yes, you're gonna kick.
This,
Right punch.
the forward here, it's hard to go over the top.
He's gonna step, kick
You'll
you.
go,
As he does, you're gonna
I
step
can
in.
go through it. Yeah, don't care. This is, weight shoulder.
From left hand. Top left hand.
Go in.
I'm good.
That's okay. This is hard. Like, it takes a lot. It's why I can't remember it. So then, number 5
I'm not
is,
expecting that follow on.
Also,
right.
it's not wrong, it is.
That's very good.
Remember that shit?
Forcing me to follow up. This is
It's almost free flip, and then I go like, and then try and front kick me with that. That's what you makes it all.
I start up here, and then I screw here, and then I start down here, and just go
And then you will throw another roundhouse.
My mind is
Basically, still where it is.
Makes sense. This one's crazy. The hardest part is that it doesn't have what we call usually. So when I start, it'll go
Here.
now we're on.
or I mean, it's not on it's just that jump might go on this kick and you're going to slam this down.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Actually, that's great.
It's straight kick, that's right, sorry. I actually taught it to him as a straight kick, I did it as a so it's here, no step up, right? So that's straight kick. And then land that inside, and then you'll land around house you, so you're going to step back and you go kicking out.
I start over here.
From here. Sorry, you're good.
Turn your back.
Okay.
Because you know,
Or is the hot shot?
getting,
This is hot.
I'm getting stomped on. Yeah. So that was pretty simple, right?
That's okay.
I can catch it, with my
If
head.
I turn,
I get all the swirl. It's not gonna stop for me.
yeah.
Okay,
You
so
know, it's a punch.
We're in left.
I can't get through that. Most people play.
four is the seven.
That's already.
And then we just went.
So just, you like, drive, you know, and over.
And then you can turn around right here, you level up low, and then as soon as you
You see
get
a lot of people will back over to do that. You don't want to. You're just offering your head. Put your head in the line's mouth.
Okay. So give me that step kick. I move up the way. Ready? Action. Yep. 5, 6.
Transition.
And I'll step back.
Let me catch this.
Okay.
So I close that. Close it. You go around. Step in between your legs.
So without me,
No, you'll step in this hand. Like my collar. Or like my neck. Other side. And then step through my body. Bang. Nope.
Yeah.
I need to lift this knee. I need to do this knee in between all the push that in.
and
then I can.
So
When the attacker hits.
and then we'll just,
you're just going to walk.
You're attacking now? Okay. Yeah. So
We'll take down step left first.
yeah.
Let's start with first. Two distractions and last.
drop down and throw the body.
Bang.
Yeah. And then you get back on that. Get back on that. You have to do it.
It's just, I don't know, those things just flow, but there's a difference.
If you go all one way, it's just so much better.
It's actually, it actually moves the beat. Out of all of those, just really, most of them are coming here and are together.
Position to get you.
Like that doesn't happen.
Here.
I'm very strong up here, and then honestly, I'm going to start kicking on my foot knee, and you're going to long and then from here, if you back up and create space. So the thing is that you can just keep it up. I mean, just with me, don't do that. And I'm going to keep it on. That gets this also You love some sense of what's wrong with that. And then you're just like,
The flow is
That in mind, I like that.
You're going back and forth, you're losing it.
yeah, that's probably what happens every time I like.
This is actually one of my favorite.
Oh, I love it too.
Even though I have to meet that,
It's one of my favorites,
right?
because
That's not gonna happen that way.
takes, you know, but,
Yeah, you can get that.
Always telling them that
But then you catch it,
it's
dump it off. Okay. Yep.
if you want.
Wow, that part's really.
It cheats.
I need to do your thing.
So I'm always like, I'm almost like you just move on.
So the way that it works on my brain is that so for that
Squeeze it under position.
right? It's just you're still running inside of that. What we did on board.
That's part of it. That's what I'm
I know we're setting what they're doing, kind of for the ideas, you know, how like, okay, this straight this kind of, what I'm, you know, you get that,
That's sort of the way,
that's
both sides of it.
that was realistic, like, we're fighting them, or.
So that's how,
I like that.
I think you're roundhouse.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
How you take it.
You're fine.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's talk about that.
Yep. I got it.
Probably would that's what we thought about.
Touch.
I can't do all
Here's
that.
hit.
But I tend to go with first. Right? Right. So you take it. So the heel apart and the other side of the with your hips around, the heel is actually going to turn towards the front.
So, you're going to use
You go throw this. If I catch on this side, I'm just going to go.
One concept they both do is mirroring the thing which makes one of the first you know, like how we but we're already kind of here again.
No, keep it flexibility issue, right? So then that's in the biggest one. Right? But actually, there's more flexibility and you're just not I also remember that. So, but look at the way your knee just came up with the waist. You know, every time that's funny. Like you're like, oh, these are too tight. And I'm like, I have no idea where you see this up here or whatever. And you're like, oh,
You can set that.
my whole thing. I'm like,
Both of
what's
us.
that?
Uses that.
So, no,
Right, exactly. That's why I know that you're so.
Who's going in your body you don't want them to get, right?
When you feel that,
Your ribs, well, that's not. So
Too much better.
he goes where your target is.
Get
Right?
there.
It's a little different because see, like there, you know, that's very high. And it needs the weapon.
So here is the skill.
There you go.
Push it back in. Alright, that's fine.
And that's okay. Because that's the part that you use. Because if you kick me in the leg, then my response should be just the same thing you use. Right? Yeah. But if you're going to be close, it makes sense for like you roll up something.
That's it.
This is a weird block. So it's like, as far as if you watch videos, I know you can yeah, we're talking through the see that last part of it. Yeah, well, and, you know, it has something that's like
Yes. Yeah, you need to have that front.
Yeah, you can still do it, but it's, you know, there's a long time
Then
ago.
we're gonna go next
You
round.
know,
I want to make it attached.
That's what you'll see people who are open inside. It's one of their hands.
You don't necessarily.
But these go together really good.
Right, and I think that's better for it's mostly just it's like so if I sit here and like this and I'm in open space, right? Right, and that's right there. Or even like just from a basic scientific standpoint, if you say open side,
No,
right, and then you bring that in, right? So you're open side and you're up. And the idea is that the kick is going to travel through you going up, and so if any comes this way. You get pushed, right? Whereas once you go in slow stance, so bring your other leg forward instead, and then you walk this way, and you turn yourself, lean kick.
I think
it's much work. from the point that has no.
So if that is, I got here,
It just looks scary. Like, no, the Power Rangers. But it really it's almost never enough. We can, but it is. Like, I just saw him. Yeah, but I didn't actually see this way.
so what I'm doing is here, maybe perhaps the most efficient scenario. I'm basically taking your thigh here, yeah, and I mean, like, you do all your,
That's pretty good.
all the stuff. Yes.
This is huge. It really just jams.
Right. No, it's nice. I
I didn't sit and see.
Whatever you want to do, that's amazing.
So it starts.
You took your stuff.
That works here.
That's the primary. I can't even.
Punch.
On that,
This is right here. And then you will go to right forward.
Yep.
And
he's familiar with that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, this,
I'm gonna keep it on that. Because now, really, that's my game.
if you catch your leg here, there's
Take the leg right now.
Yes. You get a big one. Yes.
Okay. And then so you can right forward again. And then you're going to show a
capture that.
other one.
It's really important. This is as you
It's one of the other one is hard.
You get some
But this one you can come in and then
This
recording.
is important.
Right? Because it,
When
you
I'm
know,
in
it's like you're going to
this
sit under it.
and the leg capture line up.
There you go. Right, that's the
So
whole one.
it rattles his hand like this. You can put pressure on you. You can resist it.
So, I'll be right side.
Push this. He's got support leg. Now, move his elbow.
Now I'm going to
It's going to be weak.
Okay, and it's going to be front hip.
Exactly. So it's important that he sets here.
And turn around. Like me.
This is, I mean, you can see pressure on all this over. This is from this position, he just take you back, set you up, push you in. No wonder. So a lot of people think it's because a lot of the Okinawan style is not flexion hips. It's a front kick. You got to understand how to counter it. That's when it gets kind of.
It looks like you're going to get word of sales is going to just successfully pressure. But you're going to have to that's how you just go ahead and trade it all. And there's a little gap here.
Yeah.
Well, you're not stopping today, you're here.
Yeah, sure.
Well, the first one that was asked is the cream. Oh, this is.
Well, I don't understand it, and I can't mimic it. I mean,
Standing much, it was like my first.
Getting him and Hogan's level.
When you get in, you run off.
Because if you break it, it's actually
That's how it is.
so you heard it very much.
Point.
And that's how people stroke that. That's why I said.
Point. That's how it is. My arms are dead.
Not scary.
So that's
Fight everybody else.
another Well, that's there.
It's kind of weird. He can preserve more than that. Because you're committed that energy. I had a guy who was so hard.
You're turning.
You don't want to stand out.
If you're doing coaching,
This application. So if this is an up here,
Right?
so go down here and go up.
Store back and not doing right.
If you have to pull your why you don't have to begin it.
It's not here.
So it's them coming in and you.
I was super very good.
That's most of them should be done.
It's 35 minutes.
That's what we have to protect.
Your Sicilian is good because you have good technique. Even if you're not warmed up with stretch, your technique is still good.
Yeah.
Might not be as powerful as you want it. I mean, I didn't see it, but your technique is down.
We go down.
It's a tough call. I mean, you really hit it.
I'm always like watching this. It's like, I'm always watching this.
Oh, yeah. But there is always no, so like with resistance.
Yeah,
the video.
we were
And if I want some,
Right, yeah.
where you do it next week, and hit over this one. Right. And it's only learn the right way to do it. Right, if you're not very quick about it, I can get back around the elbow, pivot off. Yeah.
And if you walk into the
Actually, even the.
He's here and then closer.
I don't know what the correlation is.
When you're out there, you don't
You need to.
very much respect.
And maybe that's really
You know, like,
We trained it over doing
I know you go to routines like Uechi Ryu, that's the karate fighter, or kicks and stuff.
Right? It just seems like they took Uechi and made it more second. Just a little bit. I mean, to me, I'm not I just watch karate I mean, it looks like, but they do emphasize more kicks. They have more straight blocks. So it's like, yeah, it's almost like they took the art style and blended it a little bit.
Like forward, I don't know if you'll ever get used to this.
Okay. It's really productive. And then now
I do like forward, back, I do like the vertical fist, I don't know about doing it this way.
and then this is where you do it
Like when we were doing the dunk, when I'm going to go off the top, with some of the,
And
it's harder to turn around.
I hear my arms staying here,
back forward into right.
But as the defender, you don't really have to worry about your feet moving. It's only a problem if you do it with a partner and you're both all right?
That's what I think makes sense.
Yes. If you just do it as a straight line, it's actually not so bad.
You're not turning this over.
It's still a little funky because there's some stuff like the number 4 where you can cross and you're going to step back, right? You step here, that frees up your leg to time off. And you're going to go down here and say, so step forward. But that's actually the most complicated one for honest price.
Yeah, I don't know about the thumb thing.
I think there's something about this weird.
I don't know.
Go over your knees, bro. That's all you do. But it's still back.
So I do think a vertical fence is.
Yeah, that's not like a super.
No, it's not very natural. No, yeah, but that's thing like that. And to that end, when I was first learning it, actually, I did a lot of backwards forward. So looking at it, and so step back this side, block this side. Yes, just to kind of get the idea down. Right. And the trick to that is that as you do it, you probably want to look yourself into a mirror so that you make sure you're covering your eyes. So that you're not going to go. So that's here over the side of me, protecting the there. It's not picture perfect or whatever, but it will protect you and it gives you to learn the muscle patterns for that specific.
I do it too. Just works. Certainly, the guy was going through.
I don't know. I just do whatever he tells me to. I don't know any other. I'm not here for any of that. I just don't this growing. Yeah, it should go. It's all
I started talking to my students.
and she punch you.
And he says,
She's going to say,
she's or something like that.
It's like your wife.
Yeah, it's kind of
she made whatever.
Wind chime is actually
Conditioning.
I mean, you want to take two styles.
So we ignore those things. The things that you need to know is assumption and function. You want to go I learned the next one. And then master race, which you don't actually have to test on. But you pull them in, and they'll be like, hey, you need to and then know what's wrong. And then you guys, what works. Yeah. Those are the 4 rounds. Everything else is
That's
hard.
one of the things that allows everybody to get a certain point. And it's all within the realms of what you know.
Right.
Like this.
Learning both of those is why it's actually like learning one and then the other makes both of them confusing because they actually there's a way to put a trade-off. So in Uechi, you actually start off and it goes you step forward and punch and swap. Okay, step forward and punch. Okay, and it is kick actually. Oh no! It actually I did it wrong. It's punch kick. So you would go left. Sorry, left foot forward and then further here. Kick. I would go here. Kick. Right, like that's Master Uechi has this like single attack, single to go response thing. Whereas you can it's got a series of attacks. One
Put the center one side, straight on.
Yes, until you get deeper into it. Once you get to 4 and 5, everything is fighting, and it's whatever. I mean, technically, the defender is still just so accurate. It's basically what the you're using it. Whereas the Master Uechi is almost pretty sure it's always
the same power generation you're using.
It's just the same.
block leads to a counter attack in that specific every time.
That would be a good one.
Yes.
I'm getting older cues, I'm not gonna go so many fences like this guy.
And the difference is in what you're throwing. So like in your, because what ends up happening is you go through actually throw your quotes or whatever, there's here, and then it's sort of a thing, like you change your weapons, it's almost always is block response, block response. Give and take into
So let me,
the new concept.
So,
Choking,
The more efficient means the less physicality I put in.
That's right.
yeah, you're right.
Because it's confusing, it's a lot.
I need it down.
Yeah, but it's not for me to learn how to do your
Everything flows. You're getting more in tune with the
masturbations and stuff like that. Since she was bow tie, I had to like
And
sit
then
and
that would
figure out.
benefit
I was like, oh yeah, that's right. This is this way, and this is how we do it. That's how we do it. But she's not so focused on new stuff. Right, but I had split. So eventually that'll phase.
Then when you get to be my age, here it's been embedded for so it's going to be that much.
Yes, yeah. And so then you have. See, like,
No.
here in the whatever it's so like in my mind, like the Japanese language, your tradition and all of it. So like we use it over years to make sure that you're like when we say kumite, we need to raise I think kumite freeze bar. Judo distinguishes that by calling freeze bar or ignore it. Right, which makes much more sense. But that just means freeze bar. So when we say, hey, it's sparring, we mean ignore it. That's easy. Like mixing all those stupid languages together and don't because that's the other part of it is that I'm pretty sure kumite comes from the Okinawan thing.
Something like this.
A Japanese language that originally different.
I mean, that's the reality.
We're going to learn Kumite, and I was just like,
Let's talk about I can keep it here. If I'm first here, I can just
face all the way.
Yeah, if I'm back here, bigger there, and I'm looking at it like, it's kind of bigger than me.
Q means first.
If I start firing and
First Q is hard. But this is just me. Well, and I
So the cavalry's coming, because I'm.
it's not that big.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that verbiage.
Yeah, so I was rearranging in Bunkai, and that's really better.
you know what I mean? It's like,
Also, because these laws, something else, really just like having it from like, I do this most kind of things to be applied. It's really good sport.
In a very
Predetermined Bunkai stuff.
very rare
Things they're tested on.
that you're going to get more occupation.
Not for bad. That sounds actually a like creativity moments because when I see stuff, I like this. Like so, Uchiwa specifically has this whole like here, right? This big thing. And I'm like, I'm not even throwing that big thing. It's absolutely just desperate. Unless you see that when I see is here, but here is there. Right. And almost that series it was funny. We had a kid at our age. Step off. Which is fine. Like, if I do all of this, what country is right there? This is what I'm doing. It's stupid. But it was like a different level. It was so wild to see him. Because I don't want to be that doesn't change my age. Let's change it when you're all time. Stepping into I think like clarifying this. Brad the road.
You used to have neck tape.
Like Song doesn't technically have a bumper, right? Which I think is absurd. Because I frequently sit around and I'm like, hey,
We can move here.
Go to that way.
Any
It could also be under forehead.
One thing I was
Yeah.
Oh, no, she did it.
Yes.
drills like so
Yeah, especially if you know homeowners, they're so simple. Right. Nobody can take your hooks and you're good. But yeah, very similar. And so I think that's when I said that we do probably there's a lot of times. Well, the thing that helps me keep myself centered is that I'm looking for these presents that are just sweeps that I'm doing. So like as I come forward, when I'm looking at this kind of like just try to off balance. And even if it's just a game, you know, like I'm just sitting here and I'm doing this stuff, and then I'm like, oh man, he fell. Yeah, and then it becomes like that whole thing. But those same circular sweeps are the same idea. And if the thing that messes you up there is that the person who wins is the person who keeps their hips under. So when you learn how to do something like that, and if you want to keep your hips under, so like if I keep my hips back and I try and sweep you this way, look at how far away my center of gravity is. Whereas if I keep my hips nice and straight,
yeah,
much more.
that's
You don't walk up that way, but once I get here, I am starting to look for shit. And I don't even care about it from like a wrestling perspective. I mean, it's important to think about it from a wrestling perspective, but even from striking, if I get in here and we're doing this, and I sweep my finger, I'm pulling shit, punches and stuff. You're in a
because what he saw is not what everybody can see.
So that's because I'm a crackhead. You shouldn't listen to me when other people are everything is this dirty toxin. But it was like, if the force science we were talking about the application of something. Oh, we don't do that. I guess, But, you know, and it's the thing that comes out of it, that's just for fun. Like, we're actually like doing this and there's some issues and like that's that block and then try to get
I love wrestling with you.
because that is that was a good one, right? I mean, the nature of this that we're being really chill. But if I was trying to hurt him, I would push muscles to down, you know, like a whole thing. But that's it's nothing there.
That's always been a problem here. I can't believe that they didn't have it until 2020.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, I mean, really,
You know, we work with that. But it's different because like you're saying, if somebody's here, I'm not walking up, sweeping this. I'm not going to be out of the way. But I mean, the stability of it, and we have everything showing that now we're doing this. But all of that will still facilitate by me keeping my hips. Even if he's able, he might stuff in tight. That was a new example. I was came up over the knee.
And that's what
so I teach
she was there.
it's going to be, how do things change your year?
No, not peacefully.
Year.
That was good. They're big. You're much better.
It's like a word.
It's because I'm working with you. And I think
We're
we're
with
just
somebody.
and I think it was like what he was saying, where it's like, I don't even know what's being real action doesn't happen in this. Oh, okay. I mean, you can
It's a shame. I mean, you know. And he has a little that. It's just like me. Let's enjoy that.
That's kind of what I'm going to get at. Clinical art.
Yeah.
And
Let's sit and enjoy it.
maybe something like a version, right? Like, that's maybe a long changes what we're doing, right? Now here, sorry, this may be a lot. Inside, this is me getting and making space. We have to learn how to use them. Right?
and people are bad managing distance, so they're going to give you that part, but like a lot of times. I mean, some people are great, there's so much. You're next week, so much of the distance and one might do things.
It's like we did it, and then that's like, oh yeah, I got it. And then briefly,
I'm humble and stuff, right? It just leaves me open. Right. But if they're there,
Good stuff. Yeah, we'll work on that on sparring. So sparring.
No, I mean, it's probably not gonna be too cold. I'm going to school here. I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna give out some things. So young man, line up. I'll get everyone. I'll get everyone in order.
It's not bad.
This is no. I got my mind up here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I have ladies.
No, ladies.
Yeah, same.
Jace. Get a picture of you.
We're spending more time with David than with me, so. I know you don't like me.
Very good.
What rank?
So it'll be 2 stripes, but I'll put them on your other belt.
Okay, works. Thank you.
Or we can put them both on that.
After Tuesday, I recommended it.
Awesome.
You're doing very good.
Well, I watched you also.
But after you wash your belly, it's probably gets right.
I know. Yeah, he was watching.
And we have one more presentation, and this is for Master Mike, whose first certificate came in, and my mailman decided to bend it and try and put it in my mailbox, and so it had a big ugly crease right down the middle.
Oh.
So I got on the phone to Darren when I first opened it and saw it, and said, "You need to get me a new one. This is not acceptable." And came in with it about a week. We presented it Thursday, and here it is. So, now that you guys didn't get to go to the workout for New Year's, you get to see it again. Like, congratulations again. Hachidan, 8th time.
Yes, all bow.
You want this?
Yeah, thanks. It's just work, guys, that's all it is.
It's a marathon, right?
It is, and it's not only just the work, it's people recognizing the work. And that's the big thing. You know, if it wasn't for Bob, Darren, you folks, keeping me in the mix, which is really important.
Love having you.
I agree.
It's a pursuit, I guess, I don't know how else to say it. It becomes a part of your life.
Not a lot of people stick around that long. Those that do are very special, in my opinion.
I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't think of something for life.
Me too.
I mean, it's kind of weird, it might just be something that's right through or something like that, but, yeah.
I've told these guys before, when I'm laying in bed trying to go to sleep, that's when I see different stuff. And I said, okay, let me see if I can work this out. And I have to say, and see how it works in my mind and stuff like that. I also plan the day, my Saturday, same way, Friday night, I think, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. But then it depends on who shows up. Because if I have all senior guys, I'm going to change it to something for all the senior guys. If I have a mix, then it's going to be a mix. Like today, you know, you guys did your own thing, what you needed to do.
But that's the, to me, the mark of a good instructor, in the sense that even though Bob might think, okay, I got kind of a groundwork, a plan, so to speak, what I want to do, he's experienced enough, well-versed enough, adaptable enough to where he can sit there and change that up in a second, where everybody gets fed, so to speak. That's something that doesn't come quite quickly. You have to have some feet on the ground as you're learning.
Keep training.
It would be easy to take and have you 3 senior guys just work with the junior guys, you 4 senior guys, excuse me, and work with the junior guys, you know, but then what happens with you? So we gotta keep you guys involved in doing different stuff too, stuff that's gonna work for you, different kata, different drills, you know, Anyway, here we are. Ready to lock now. And overtime. It's good. Right? Go, Kurosama.
No,
Thank you, guys.
that's it.
Thank you, everybody.